Hello again. So I'm heading back. About to go get me some wonderful barbecue. I'm not going to buy the cheap little $2 chicken strip like I've been getting. I've been broke as hell over the past 3 days. I actually had to use my credit card to eat. That's how broke I was. So, but I have times where I just, I paid all my bills and realized I didn't quite have as much money as I thought I did. And it happens to everybody. I am not immune from the hiccup of having an empty wallet. Please don't hit me, people. So I kind of want to make another video. I don't really know what I want to talk about, but I think I'm going to come up with something really quick like. Alright, came up with something. Alright, so why do we not do things? Like, there's a guy, I forget his name, Eric, somebody, I think his name's Eric. Alright, that might be a little self-serving to think that his name is Eric. But he's a preacher, pastor, motivational speaker. And he came up with saying, he says, where is the most knowledgeable, or where's the, like the smartest place on earth? And he made a comment about a graveyard. Because there's so many great ideas that have died with people, that they just never tried to, make it come to fruition, or, there's so many. I mean, there's a lot of great people that, create, invent, and they do a wide variety of things, but because someone growing up told them they can't do that, or, whether their own internal fears, hey, me, they may have a deformity that they don't want to get in front of people, or, maybe they've been called stupid too many times, or, there's a lot of reasons, but there are so many people with wonderful ideas, and because they don't have a PhD or didn't go to this particular school, oh, you're not smart enough to even be in our field, or you're not smart enough to come up with this. And a lot of times it's family members. Wonderful woman. I will say that one of my ex-girlfriends, she was criticized by her family. She actually told me, like, I'm not going to be as good as my sister because I'm just not as good as her because my parents said so. I can't learn like she does. I can't do like she does. And I was so taken aback. And this is like right when we first dated. She made a comment. I was like, you can do whatever you want to do. Don't let anybody say that you can't do something. And I will say that I probably screwed up at least 50% of that relationship. She had an issue, but I'm not going to put it out there. But I don't even know why. Mainly as an example. I don't want to dwell on her. But anyways, there's so many people that just, for whatever reason, don't do something, or is shunned into not doing it, or told they can't do it. And my thing is, fuck them. If someone will not move out of your way, run their ass over. I mean, I cannot tell you how many times in my life that, and I'm not a person to back down. Anybody in my family will tell you I'm definitely the wild card in the family. I'm the one that, I'm not the one that's always invited to the birthday parties or invited to the gatherings, But if the shit hits the fan and the world comes to an end, I know they're going to all be knocking on my door. And it's not that I'm special. It's not that it's not that I couldn't, it's not that they can't learn what I know. It's just they haven't. And that's on them. They have their lives. They have their things that they do. They're consumed with the life that they have chosen. But this is getting a little off track. I just realized that. So I'll try to let me rein it back in. By the way, I'm really hungry again and I'm really tired. So yeah, this is going to be one of them. But there's just so many people, and unfortunately, like I said, it's a lot of time family that are being oppressed and maybe not physically, but mentally. You know, they're being downgraded because, you know, the firstborn kid isn't as good as the secondborn, or the middle child is the fuck up, or whatever. You know, it doesn't matter where you were born at. It doesn't matter. It's that little fucking swimmer. Okay? You won the race to get to the damn egg. You're the best there is out of millions. Why would you limit yourself after going through all that? You know, it's... And I don't limit myself a lot, but I still do. Like, I cannot tell you how, there's a lot of times I don't look at a camera because I have a hard time looking at myself. You know? And every time I sit here and watch a video, I realize there's something else wrong with me. But I'm not going to stop being who I am. I mean, I'm going to try my best to fix it, but I'm not going to stop being who I am because you may think something, and I got to get it out of my head, you know, on how I act or how I talk or how I look. It just, that's who I am, period. You know, good, bad, and if you don't like it, bye. Have a good day. If you can put up with it, I greatly appreciate that. But I guess the motto, that's the word. I guess the motto is, don't let anybody say no to you. If you want to do it, go do it. If you want to go find a cure to cancer, go do it. If you want to create a new biological weapon to destroy the world, go do it. Just don't stop trying to be great. Don't stop, you know, just trying. You don't have to be great. If you just wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to try to do this. If you fail, then you learned a way not to do it. Tomorrow, try something different. You know, if you're broke, if you don't have a job, go out and get a job and don't be broke anymore. If you're making $10 an hour, okay, don't go and live off the wage of someone making $30 an hour. And you know the whole saying, keeping up with the Jones? Fuck the Jones. You know? But yeah, it's so sad to see. And this is all brought up by a little conversation in the booth. Well, not a conversation with me, but a conversation I overheard. You know, and the mother, it just, the kids, you know, trying to be a kid, just very bored at the flea market and just kind of acting up a little bit. And I, you know, believe me, I know good kids, I know bad kids. You know, I see them all the time. And this wasn't a bad kid. It was just someone who was really freaking bored and just like, okay, I can't take it anymore. Something's got to change. If no one's going to entertain me, I'm going to entertain myself. And not a good parent. I'm not going to say a bad parent, but could have handled it so much. And I didn't say anything. I just sat back and listened. And, you know, it's my place to criticize behind your back, not in front of you. Unless you're family, then I'll criticize in front of you. But, like, if I don't know you, I'm not going to try to interject my beliefs into your lifestyle. It's not what I'm here for. But it just, you know, the way she ridiculed him and just, you know, downed him for just being bored, that's just, you know, and I'm not saying there's long-term effects on the kid or nothing like that, but, it, you know, you never know how things are going to play out. And unfortunately, you really don't know, you know, how things are going to play out. Because once you do something to a kid, to a teenager, to a middle-aged adult, to a fucking old person, you know, you may not be there to see the after effects of it. You know, you meet up with a stranger and, you know, say something or do something. You don't know what the life they had beforehand or, you know, what their life is going to be after. If you just blip, you know, a little blip in their life, but you can affect somebody. I know her yelling at that kid affected my life, and I wasn't even a part of it. I just, you know, I just witnessed it, and it affected me. But yeah, just live your life, man. Be the best. You know, in fact, there was one person in the family, and was having a rough time, you know. And I told him, I was like, listen, I don't care if you go out and pick up trash. I don't care if you're a damn bum. I was like, whatever you do, just be the best one you can be. If you want to be a bum, be the best damn bum you can be. If you want to go out and pick up trash, do it the best way possible. Or at least try. You know, try to be the best. It's okay to fail. It's okay to mess up. It's okay to, you know, it's okay to completely screw up. But don't do it because you're scared of screwing up. Or if you screw up, you know, that don't mean that you have to stop. I will say sometimes it's advisable to stop. But who was it? The light bulb guy, Ben Franklin. You know, how many hundreds of times did he try to do a light bulb? You know, and they asked him, he's like, well, it took you this many tries to make the light bulb. He says, yeah, I found out this many hundreds of ways not to make a light bulb. You know, I mean, that's a genius gangster move. You talking about, oh, you may have done it, but you know, screwed up so many times. He's like, yeah, I done found out all the ways y'all can't do it. You know, that's gangster shit right there. You know, I like these where I'm tired as fucking hungry, but I get hyped. I'm freaking blind. Jesus Christ, the sun. Don't go away, but just, man, slow your roll. And I don't know. I think I kind of said what I want to say here, but if you have an idea, if you have something, you know, that can revolutionize the world, if you can't do it yourself, get help. You know, if you say, okay, case in point, I have an idea. I do not have the capabilities to complete the project. So what did I do? 2 nights ago, I put an ad on Craigslist saying, hey, if anybody knows how to do this, maybe we could trade services, but, you know, but if you know how to do this, hit me up. So, and unfortunately, if I die tomorrow, it's dying with me, but I have an idea. So, and I kind of like the idea, I think I mentioned it a couple videos ago, but about actually having some, like, you know, I don't want to call them conspiracy theories, but have some informational videos that may not be in the mainstream of thought. You know, kind of have some fun with some weird shit. Yeah. Oh, and the Ford, I don't know if I mentioned this, but the Ford is, my mechanic buddy fixed it. Fixed it for a lot cheaper than I was, you know, because he wouldn't tell me a price, and I was a little worried about that. But he says, hey, it'll be this much, and I was like, okay, and I paid him extra. You know, so it was cheaper than what I thought. So I, you know, basically where I was thinking and what he was thinking, I kind of split the difference and gave him the extra. You know, and I shouldn't think things like that. I mean, like a couple of days ago, I was hurting for money, so I was worried about it because I didn't know if I was going to have the money. Today I'm good. I'm really good today. I'm good for a whole another week. So, but I got a long night ahead of me. I definitely got to get some food in me. I think the barbecue place is still open. Oh, this is a call I got to take. So, peace, love, money. I'm out.